something else I decided to buy for myself was this Disneyland hoodie. I don't know when I'll be able to wear this because now I'm thinking my little boy will definitely know where I've been when he sees this. But it says Mickey on the front. They've had this in the parks for a few years, but I decided to finally go for it. And then on the back, you've got different sketches of Mickey, and there's a big Mickey as well. So yeah, I decided to treat myself to that. And before our annual pass discount, it was $49.99, which I don't think is really bad at all, considering it's a nice cozy zip hoodie where people are buying those Spirit jerseys for what, €60. So I think that was at a really good price, and then with my discount it was just over €30. So I really feel like I can't complain. Another thing that I bought, which I've not bought in a while when I've been at Disney, is a mug. I got rid of all my plain mugs, so I've just got Disney ones. And I don't actually have a lot of Disney mugs because I didn't want to have a stupid amount in the cupboard. But now that I've got rid of my plain ones and seeing the amount of people that come over for tea and coffee and like how much I drink tea and coffee during the day, I was like, maybe a few more mugs would be quite handy in the cupboard. So I picked up this one, and after like taking everything out of the bag earlier, I was looking at this and think, as much as I like this design, I think I was meant to pick up an Eeyore version. Because I'm sure I saw a different quote on the back of one. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm pretty sure Eeyore was on the front. Either way, it's still really cute, and if there is an Eeyore one, I'll get it another time maybe. So I like how they've expanded this range because they've had like Tinkerbell, Minnie and Mickey for a while. But this is Tigger, and they've also got Dopey. They used to have Grumpy as well. And I'm pretty sure Eeyore's there as well. And this one says wired for another day. So it's a nice shaped mug, nice and big. So yeah, got that. And again, it was wrapped up really well. And then because I am going with my little boy in March, I want to do some sort of reveal the day that we're going. So it's as much of a surprise as possible for him. So I picked up just some little coins which you can munch on as we're travelling. Got him a autograph book as well that says 2020 on it. This is the one where you've got a page for them to sign and then a page for like a picture, so it'll be a really good keepsake when we print off pictures. I also got him a lanyard with the fab, well there's a few more of them on. There's like 6 of them there because Daisy's there. Oh, the chocolate. Oh, I better. The mug was $12.99. Sorry guys. This was $12.99 and the chocolates were $2.99. I do apologise guys. And then the lanyard was $9.99. I think. Yeah. $9.99, and I think he'll really enjoy it because he likes looking at the pins I've got. So I think he might be quite into doing some pin trading. And when we were there this time as well, as you go in Frontierland, there's a little desk thing for like if you need to ask the park about anything, and there's people that'll give you advice and information, and they had a little pin board like what they do in America, and I got so excited every time I went past this. So if you are into pin trading or like to get into pin trading, please, please, please don't buy any fakes on eBay and things. I know it's much cheaper and things, but try and find or even research what is most commonly fake, because on these pin boards it's just like being in Florida. There's so many of the like fake pins which you see a lot of. So if we can try and as a community put good pins out there to try to get rid of all these fakes. It'll make it so much more enjoyable, and hopefully they'll put more of these boards out and it'll just become a bigger thing. It is so much fun. Pin trade. And also, when we were in the Ratatouille shop, there was a guy with a huge board that had heaps and heaps of different pins, and he could tell me just by looking at my lanyard which ones I had that were fake, which I had no idea were fake because I had traded with people with them. But yeah, so they give you so much information and you get to trade, and you can get some really cool pins just by trading. So the best way to do it is normally get like a booster pack and take it from there. But because I've got quite a lot of pins, I'm going to give Gregor some of mine for him to start trading. But one that I would like for him to kind of keep to himself, maybe get him a little pin board, is this Olaf one. I decided to get Olaf for him. He loves Frozen, and also Frozen 2 will be coming out soon. And when we go, he'll be able to meet Olaf. And also all the Frozen stuff's going to be happening, so that is why I picked up this one. And if he doesn't want it, you know, I'll stick it in my collection. And then I also picked up this, Olaf was green, which is £6.99. I picked up this postcard. It was €2. Gosh, I remember when these were like 50 cents. So I picked up this because I want to write on it like you're going to Disney on the back of it for him, and then obviously he's got this cute little keepsake to look at if he wishes about his trip. So pick the 2020 one up. Then I also picked this up, and I really want to give it to him once I came back, but then he'll know exactly where I've been and I don't want to cause upset. So I'm going to keep it for his reveal. Obviously he won't be able to do anything with it till he's home, but at least he's got it. But it is the Disneyland Park fun map, so it's a really big map that's like plasticky, and it has everything on there, and it's also got like some characters dotted about in it, got characters around the border and things, and I think he'll really enjoy this because he loves looking at the park map, so to have like a giant version, I think he'll absolutely love it. So he can put that on his wall once he's home. So that is almost it, guys, almost. I got the two kind of bigger purchases that I did for myself were things that I was wanting before I even got there. So one of them was last year, I noticed they released a Rapunzel flower glass blown ornament. They've had the Belle ones for years, but when I went for my birthday they actually had sold out of these, but they had some in stock this time round. So here is the Rapunzel glass flower. So it just sits in the bell like that. It's got a gold bit on the top here to say Disney Tangled there. And I just think it is so like pretty. So this has got Pride of Place next to our I can't say the word, Swarovski crystal ornaments which we got for our wedding, and beside a photo frame which is still waiting for a wedding photo to be put in it. But anyway, it's going to be Pride in that little corner in the living room. And then another thing which I have been dying to get hold of, but they don't sell them here in the UK, and trying to get online, either you're paying an arm and a leg, or it's very hard to find. And I knew Paris had these, so I was so excited to get hold of this. And it is the Cheshire Cat in the yellow teacup. I finally have him. He is so adorable, and I think my little boy is going to absolutely love this when he sees this. I've not told him I've got it, again, because I don't want to be thinking, how all of a sudden you've got that just after coming away from supposedly a work due. So I'm just going to leave it on the side and wait for him to notice, which I tell you won't be long until he notices it, because he absolutely loves the yellow teacup. But oh, absolutely love this. So cute, and the Cheshire Cat and the kids all grin. So yeah, that is, I think, everything I bought this time round at Disney. And to be honest, I think I wasn't too bad. I could have got a lot worse, but I didn't, because I know that I'll be going back in March.